Hey guys, how's it going? Scott at Modeler X, and wanted to bring you up to speed on a completion in the family. This is the Revell 1/48 scale AC-47D spooky gunship from the from the Vietnam era. This was a one of those fly down and fly around and kick everybody's rear end sort of a plane. This was a fairly old kit and didn't have some of the modern day niceties, like for instance recessed panel lines. All the panel lines are raised, but I think it came out okay. We did some pre-shading, as you can see, kind of like right in there. Sort of sprayed a little black down all of the seam lines, and then lightly dusted on the different camouflage colors to achieve this effect. Here's another area. You can see that a little bit better on the wing there, especially as it gets into the green and then back into the tan. I think that came out pretty good. We did an oil-based paint wash on the control surfaces there to kind of streak those back, show some oil stains and whatnot like that. Certainly around the engines, there's a good amount of soot and that good stuff like you'd normally see on a plane like this. I didn't go too nuts on the weathering, and actually I still need to go back and do a little bit of paint chipping with a dry brush around some of the wing surfaces that get a lot of activity, like especially around in this area where the that's where they fill the fuel for the airplane, and be walking up and down on that surface. The inside, although it didn't get too much justice through these little windows, does have these three cannons, and you can see an ammo box right there just inside the door there. But and then those white deals in the background, those are flares, which I guess they just shoot off at their leisure. One of the things I did do is I did light this kit, and you can see right there on the leading edge of the wing there's a light. The landing lights are illuminated also there, and then we do the navigation lights on the wingtips and the beacon up on the top of the tail there, along with the antenna that attaches to that little dome right there, and then on the starboard side the green light, obviously. And that was kind of fun. It's difficult to see in this light. Actually, let me kill the lights. And we did illuminate the inside of it as well, and the camera's just not going to pick that up. Maybe if we get back over here. Nope, we're just not going to be able to see that. So, alright. So anyways, that was kind of fun. I eliminated the wires by actually, on the landing gear, the wheels themselves, you can see right there, there's a magnet in the floor of this, or in the base that you're looking at right there, and underneath the landing gear is a contact, and then on the inside of the landing gear strut is a wire that goes up into the body, and basically this one right here is positive, and then this one over here is negative. And when the wheels sit on there correctly, then let there be light. So that was kind of fun to do. The underneath of the base is wired up pretty simply. those are the two. This one right here and this one right here are the wires coming from. It's those super strong magnets. I forget what they're called, but you can get them at your Hobby Lobby or your hobby stores. And these were, I think, just a 1/4 inch in diameter. They're pretty small compared to, like, you know, there's a hobby knife, so they're decent size, and it just drilled those right into the board here after we. This is a Verlinden display of an airfield, and I just used rubber cement to attach it to a piece of wood. This is the piece of wood, and then got a couple of smaller pieces of wood to sort of sit it up. Built a little battery box with some sheet styrene, and then just attached 9-volt battery and can slide right into there. And then set the plate on there, like I said, and voila. So anyways, that was a fun build. It's an old kit. Like I said, it's got the raised panel lines, which are kind of a pain, especially on your seams if you're not careful to mask the panel lines during your sanding and your seam work phase. Then those will obviously go away. But did this for the Trekworks Model Shop Halloween build because it's spooky, and it's getting washed out. There's the word spooky in there. But anyways, there we go. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you next time on Modeler X.